So, good morning, everyone. In the last class, we have discussed the concept of volume of a cuboid. There we have seen cuboid can be seen as a stack of sheet. Good morning, Janya. Where if we consider the volume, we are considering area of one sheet, that is length into breadth, and that complete stack becomes a cuboid like this. And it suppose the height is h, the volume becomes LBH. Now, the question one is very simple. Only you have to apply the formula. Question number two, we can see. Class, I hope you all remember. In the last class, we have discussed that 1 meter cube, if you want to convert in liters, do you remember, class? We have discussed that the water tank that we are having on the top of our homes are like 1 meter in height, 1 meter in the length, and 1 meter in width. We have discussed this thing last year also, and we have said that 1 meter cube equal to 1000 liters. Okay, so this question is based on this only. You can unmute yourself whenever you want to ask anything, okay, but again you have to mute yourself after that. Now the question is a cuboidal water tank 6 meter long. Question number 2. There is a cuboidal water tank which is 6 meter long. So the length is given to you as 6 meter. Moksha Saluja and Raghav Goel. Okay. The breadth given to you is 5 meter, and the height is given to you as 4.5 meter deep. Now they are saying how many liters of water it can hold. Very simple. We will just find the volume and then convert into liters. So we know the volume is equal to L into B into H, that is 6 into 5 into 4.5. First you should see the units are same, so we don't need to change anything. Answer will be 30 into 4.5. Now we know 3 into 45 is 3 5s are 15, 12 plus 1 13, 1350, and there was a decimal, so this 0 will be gone. Now to convert into liters, we just need to multiply with 1000, and the answer is 135,000 liters. Class, I hope this question was very easy to understand. Now we can go for question number 3 is simple. Okay, question number 4 is again normal question. Question number 5. Okay, let's take question number 5. The last two questions are good one. Rest all are very simple. Question 5 is the capacity of a cuboidal tank is 50,000 liters of water. So we have a tank again whose volume is given to us. Good, very good, Vaishnav. You have tried the questions. I hope all have tried the questions in these holidays. So given to us is, okay, Ananya also tried the questions. Now they are telling us that the volume of this tank is 50,000 liters. So volume given to us as 50,000 liters. Let me write complete now because it may create doubt between L and L. Now find the breadth of tank if its length and depth are given to you as 2.5 meter and 10 meter. The depth is given to you and the length is given to you, and they are asking the breadth. We all know that these things are in meter. but this is in liters. So we need to convert the volume into meter cube. For that, very simple, as 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. We know we want to find the formula for 1 liter in meter cube. So we have to make this thing 1. So 1 liter will be equal to how much? Class, please tell me. If 1 meter cube equal to 1000 liters, if you want to find 1 liter equal to, this 1000 will come in denominator, and this is the formula that we have to use. So we can easily find now the volume of cuboid. So the volume will become 50,000 into, we had liters, we have to just convert this thing. So we could directly use 550,000. No, Vaishnav, you can't use directly because this is in liters and the dimensions given to you are in meters. So you can't relate them in that case. है ना? That is a problem. So 1 upon 1000. So just cut the zeros and you will get the answer in 50 meter cube. Plus also mind one thing, as soon as I have written 1 by 1000, I can't write liter now because this 1 by 1000 came in place of liters only. Sir, voice is glitching. Others, please confirm. Is there any issue in the voice? No, beta, they are saying it is fine. Those whose connections are not having good speed, they are having the issue because Jane is also saying the issue. Now, the volume is 50 meter cube. Now we can easily find the breadth by comparing. We know volume is equal to L into B into H. Volume we have found as 50 meter cube. Length is 2.5. Breadth is unknown and H is 10. We have learned how to solve these kind of equations. Just we need to isolate the breadth and find the value of breadth. Okay, let us see the next question. Question number 6. This question is very important to understand the concept of this thing. Question number 6. You can unmute yourself in between if you want to ask anything. Okay. Question number 6 is a village having a population of 4,000. So first thing given to us is population is 4,000. Then they are saying requires 150 liters of water per head per day. How many of you have solved this question on your own? Please tell. So water requirement. Okay, Ananya did. Anaranjan also. Aturash also. Okay, good. So the water requirement is 150 liters water per head per day. So in one day, one person require 150 liters of water. Normally also in our daily life, we require 150 liters of water per head. Okay. Now it has a tank of, so the village has a tank, a big tank like this. This question is quite conceptual to understand. In this, given to us is the length of tank is 20 meters, quite a long, 20 meters is a long length to understand. The breadth is 15 meters and the height is 6 meters. This is the H. Now, Error also did the question. Good. Now we have to find for how many days will the water of this tank last. For how many days the water will last. We have to find this thing. Vaishnav is saying 150 into 4,000. Okay. First of all, we need to understand the total requirement of water. Class. Or first you can find the capacity of this tank. First you can find this thing. So capacity of tank Can anyone tell me the required equation in this question? What we need to find? Can you relate that in terms of equation? How you can equate the capacity and these things? Is there any relation between the capacity of tank and population and their water requirement? Anyone? Capacity is equal to number of days multiplied with water per day. Okay. Big upon small. Utkarsh, okay, good. Number of days multiplied with water per day. Okay. So we can say first we can find the population is 4,000. So you can find for per day. Okay. First we need to find the per day consumption of 4,000 people, because we have to find the number of days. First we will find the per day consumption. This 150 liter is consumed by one person in one day. So we have to find water requirement. So please tell today SST class will be there, Sahil. But I have no idea because there is no such discussion, and there is no round table. What do you say? Meeting one day before the classes. So we have to first find water requirement of 4,000 people in one day. That will be how much, class? Please tell me. Water required by 4,000 people in one day will be how much? That will be 4,000 into 150. That is equal to, I think no need of multiplying this right now, because I have told you in these kind of questions we will get later on many occasions to get that. Now we have got this water requirement. It is in liters, class. Yes, this is in liters. Now we have to convert this into meters, meter cube. No, you can convert this in meter cube, or in one day it is equal to 4,000 into 150 upon, class, please tell, upon 1,000 meter cube. So this will give us the answer in meters cube of daily consumption. That is equal to how much? 4 into 150. So this was the benefit of not cutting this. 4 into 150 meter cube. This is the water required for 4,000 people in one day. So we have got this thing. Now the general equation. General equation is like this. Total capacity of tank is equal to N multiplied with water requirement of 4,000 in one day. Class, are you able to understand this general equation where N is number of days? We don't know how many days the water will last, so we have assumed it to be N, and we are saying that N into this thing should be equal to capacity of tank. How? Let us see. If you want to go by normal method, you can say that, just for your understanding concept, if normally you will say the one day consumption of 4,000 people is 415 the 60, this much. So 2 day will be 2 into 600 meter cube. 3 day consumption will be 3 into 600 meter cube, and so on. It will go on. But we have to find using the variable to make it easy. So we can say if there are n number of days, that will be n into 600 meter cube. This only we have assumed. because we want to find the value of n, that is a variable. Okay. Now let us find the total capacity, and if you see, total capacity is nothing else but volume of cuboid, the tank with us, which is L into B into H is equal to N into 4 into 150. Sir, can't we write it like this? N is equal to water required per day divided by volume of container. I think that will be wrong, because the numerator should be volume of container, beta. That is larger, na? In this case, Bhuvanjot, if you solve this, you will get the answer in, what do you say, fraction of number of days. Class, please, you also confirm. He is asking, can we write like this? N is equal to water required per day upon volume of container. Please tell, is this okay to write like this? Will this be okay? Will this be okay to write like this? No. The reason being, Bhuvanjot, you can see, beta, this equation that I have written over here, this is the only reason to write this, because this tells us the main scenario. We know the capacity of tank should be equal to the number of days and water requirement. This only gives us the formula, this one. So actually the volume of container should be in numerator and water required per day should be in denominator. That is why I told you not to directly jump to the equation. You have to understand first. Okay. This way, if you go, you will never get the wrong equation. Now let us solve this. The equation that you said will give you answer in fractions. That means not even single day they will get the water. Now L is how much? 20 into 15 into 6 equal to n into 4 into 150. So n will be 20 into 15 into 6 upon 4 into 150. 15 tens are 0, 0, 2 twos are 2 ones are, and 2 threes are. So we have got n is equal to 3 days. You have to make sure that the units on both sides should be same, because that is why I have converted the liters into meter cube. Yes, Vaishnav. The answer is 3 days. Now you can ask Bhuvanjot. Bhuvanjot, you can unmute yourself if you have any issue. Is this clear to you why the equation given by you was wrong? You have to make an equation, you have to understand the left hand side should be equal to right hand side. That's it. This is the only reason I write the general equation first. Always write the general equation first and then write the main equation where which you are dividing. Okay, don't just conclude that we have to divide, we have to multiply, we have to subtract, because that will confuse you in, sir, I did capacity upon per day requirement. So you use a direct formula, na? Instead of using direct formula, first write the general equation and then write the formula. That will never give you a wrong answer. Okay. Now the time is 24. We have some time. We can discuss the next question also. Okay. So we all have done questions like these, where we have a floor area, suppose 10 meters square or 100 meters square, and we have a tile of area 1 meter square, and it is asked from us how many tiles will be used to cover this floor. Class, we all have done this kind of questions. What was the general equation in these cases? Please tell. What was the general equation in these cases? If I assume n number of tiles are used, what is the general equation? We have done, this was a question in 2D. if you have a floor of 100 meter square. Very good, Utkarsh. Others, please try. Okay, Piyush, correct. So the general equation is the floor area, which is larger, is on left hand side. It should be equal to n, that is number of tiles, multiplied with area of one tile. This we have done in the 2D geometry, sorry, this 2D mensuration questions. Now we have to discuss the same thing in the case of volume. So you have a godown in which you have to keep some boxes. You must have seen this Flipkart and Amazon. What they are doing is they have some hubs in Bangalore and in cities from where they are sending it to different godowns near your city, and then they are being delivered to you. So they need to understand the volume of that godown. Let us see question number 7. In question 7, we have a godown measures 40 meter, 25 meter, and 15 meter. So we have a godown like this. Always make a diagram. Diagram will help you a lot to understand the question. And if you see here, we have two cuboids. So we should take different units, that symbols. Capital L equal to 40 meter. Capital B is equal to 25 meters, and capital H equal to 15 meters. And then we have a find the maximum number of wooden crates, each measuring. There is a small wooden crate that we have to keep inside it. Yes, Vaishnav, very good. The wooden crate measuring length is equal to 1.5 meter. You can see the difference I have taken in the symbols. Capital and small l, you can take some other symbol also to make it easy for you. Then the breadth is 1.25 meters only, and the last is 0.5 meter the height. So we need to tell first the general equation. Class, tell me the general equation. Ananya, correct. Tell me the general equation. How many these crates can be kept inside this cuboidal godown? The general equation should be volume of cuboid, or you can say godown should be equal to n is number of crates multiplied with volume occupied by one crate. Yes, Vaishnav. Now we just need to put the values. The formula of this one is capital L, capital B, capital H, n into small b, small h, and this thing. Now just put the values. Or before putting, we have to find the value of n. Na? Just make it alone. So L into B into H upon L into B into H. Just put the values, you will get the answer. No need to multiply first because simplifying is better. So 40 into 25 into 15 upon 1.5, 1.25, 0.5. 1.5, 1.25, 0.5. I have told you better to remove the decimals. 10 will come, 100 will come, and 10 will come. This is better. Now just divide this. 15 will cancel 15. 25 5s are 125, and 5 8s are 40. This 5 is left. 5 2s are 10. Now 2 8s are 16, and there are 1000. So answer is 16,000 crates can be kept inside. Class, is this correct? Please tell. Is this correct? That godown is quite large and we can keep 16,000 crates. You must have seen the way I am solving the questions. Try to keep the calculation part at the end. If you try solving the questions in the starting, the chances of mistakes will be large. At the end, if you do any mistake, the marks deduction will be very less. Okay. So try to follow these things. Now I think question number 9. Okay, question number. Yes, question number 9 is quite a good one. You want a hint in question number 9, or you want to try it on your own? Class, question number 9, you want to try? Okay, Vaishnav is saying 2 kilometers. Class, have you tried question number 9? Were you able to solve this question? Sir, we will use speed formula. Okay, good. I will give you a different perspective to that question. That question is very good question to understand. Before that, question number 8, I'm telling you. Question 9, you try on your own today. Question number 8, a solid cube of 12 centimeter. So there is a solid cube like this of 12 centimeter. So all are equal because it is a cube, and it is cut into 8 cubes of equal volume. So there are small, how many cubes? 8 cubes. We don't know the dimension. Let us assume the dimension to be p. Suppose I have assumed the dimension of small cube is p. What general equation I can form to find the the dimension of this cube? What general equation can I form, class? If this cube is cut into 8 pieces, we can say they both have same what? They both have same volume. So we can say the volume of larger cube should be equal to volume of smaller cube. Is this correct to write like this, class? Or any issue? There is a issue. We have put a equal sign over here, but they are not equal actually. To make them equal, we have to multiply with n into volume of cube, where n is given to us as 8 already. In the above questions, we were finding the value of n. In this question, n is given to us already, that is 8. We just need to find volume of smaller cube. So in this volume of smaller cube, you will get a cube. So this was a cube is equal to n into p cube. You know the value of a, you know the value of n, and I've told you in any single equation, if there is only one variable, you can easily find the value of that variable. So a is how much? 12 cube is equal to 8 into p cube. Now see, shall I find the value of 12 cube, class? Shall I solve 12 cube completely? No need of doing that. If you are good at the chapter exponent and powers, no need to do that. You can just say p cube is equal to 12 cube upon 8. 8 can be written as how? Class, please tell me. 8 can be written as 12 cube upon 2 cube. And we have studied, class, we have studied that a power m upon b power m is same as, class, please tell me. We have studied in exponents and powers, a power m upon b power m is same as a power b whole m. So we can write the power as whole because the powers are same. So 12 upon 2 whole power 3 is equal to p cube. Now, if you see the powers are same both the sides, so you are taking cube root on both the sides, taking cube root on both sides, we can say the power will go and we get the answer as p is equal to 12 upon 2. That is, no, but Vaishnav, one mistake, you have written under root. It is not under root, it is cube root. Under root is for square root. Okay, when we are not mentioning square, that is understood that it is a square root 1 upon 2 power, but we are doing 1 upon 3 power. This is a cube na. What we are doing is we are doing 1 by 3 on both the sides, multiplying, so that this thing will cut. Okay, so answer is p is equal to 6 centimeter. I hope all of you have understood the concept of how not to solve the question in the starting and take it or drag it to the end. to get the answer easily. In these chapters, only problem people suffer ratio of surface area. Not getting Vaishnav. Okay, we'll discuss it. Let me close this now. Time is up. Okay.